today. From Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And for the first time, we get our look here at the Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts, the second-year quarterback out of Oklahoma. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now first down carry by Sanders, well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. 2nd down coming up. On a man down, and it's Sanders. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. 2nd and 8. Hurts. Right side and take it in by Fulgham. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He'll find the Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are on the board first here in Vegas. Well, they were looking to pick up the 1st down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Yeah, the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Now a play fake, Carr. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. A check on the numbers a week ago for Waller. 5 catches, 52 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count, This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Carr. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the 1st quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They scored.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. Running right, here's Sanders. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. Pretty effective opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the touchdown run earlier, and if he pops more of these 10 to 20-yard carries, could be a long game.
Yeah, those types of explosive runs wear down a defense. I think they need to add more people to the box, closer to the line of scrimmage, force them to throw the football, and see if they can slow them down that way.
A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st down, Hurts. This will be taken in by Hightower. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting a very strong drive as a response.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kerryon Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So the Eagle offense coming on here as they'll try for 2 points. Hurts will throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick-6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And fresh off the pick-6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now Carr maybe with a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Anthony Harris on the tackle. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Shotgun now for Carr. And this will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs. And down inside the 15 he goes. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. And now some concern here as that is Jacobs, who is still down on the field. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. John Brown. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. And Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts throw there taken in by Smith. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got it to Fulgham. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Zach Ertz. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Derek Carr getting set and ready to go again on offense here. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. T.J. Edwards. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. After the sack on 1st down, Carr. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That one was intended for John Brown. But now it's 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. He'll take it at the 42. We have hit halftime. Still 2. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. They run it with Jacobs, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Uses the stiff arm, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll complete this one to Fulgham. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's to Fulgham, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On play action, now Carr. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Oh, now Miller slow in getting up. He's still down on the ground. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Now hold everything because Darren Waller, the tight end, appears to be injured on that play. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw with Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Davion Taylor able to record his 5th sack of the season. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Carr going to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Carr now on first down. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Carr to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now Carr, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. From just shy of midfield, Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Steps away to his left. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. To throw, it's Carr. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Play action. Now it's Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Meanwhile, Carr's throw there complete to Ruggs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. From just shy of midfield, Carr throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Able to find Waller, that's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's got this down to the 35. And that's McCoy, who is still down following the play. Appears shaken up. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they've made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they...
John Brown! And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Now Carr. And his throw here is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Touchdown! Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. John Hightower now from his end zone. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Philadelphia, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the wind moves.